If you think it's impossible to die by tickling, you're wrong. This horrible torture method can actually lead to death by aneurysm. Have you ever been in pain, and I mean pain from being tickled? Have you been the victim of a bully who enjoyed watching you squirm in laughter by stroking your ribs or armpits? You probably have laughed uncontrollably against your will until you cried and thought, who the hell could actually find tickling fun? Indeed, tickling isn't inherently fun. It may sound like a joke, but tickling is a legitimate torture method that, in the most extreme cases, can even result in death. It can be used to abuse, dominate, harass, humiliate, or interrogate an individual, so it is a serious thing. We're not exaggerating here, tickling is bloody torturous. That seemingly harmless activity we've engaged in for centuries may appear benign when executed in a safe and friendly circumstance, but it is arguably one of the worst forms of torture someone could be submitted to. Sure, that sounds strange. We're used to hearing a lot about the methods governments have used and use still to torture victims and extract information. You wouldn't think tickling is one of them. But it is. Though perhaps one of the strangest, this method can prove highly effective and highly lethal. Though laughter is ordinarily a pleasant and welcomed reaction when it's brought about by tickling, it can generate acute and severe stress since laughter is, fun or not, inevitable. The one being tickled laughs whether they want it or not, despite of whether they find the experience pleasant or not. In these cases, laughter can indicate a panic reflex rather than a pleasurable response. Forced tickle can cause real physical and mental distress. Joseph Kohout, a homosexual prisoner in World War II, claimed to have witnessed Nazi officers tortured a fellow prisoner through tickling until he died. It is possible to die of laughter, specifically due to a heart attack, asphyxia, or even brain aneurysms, or other stress-related injuries. As previously mentioned, the individual loses control of his or her body and, unable to regulate their breathing and being subdued by stress, any of said harms can occur, depending on the intensity and duration of the torture. In fact, there are multiple cases of people who've died from laughter attacks, which can alone serve as proof that death by tickling is not as far-fetched as you might think. So, if someone wants to physically force a laugh out of you, now you have the perfect excuse to stop them. So there it is. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.